Hello, my name is Jade from CreatifyMarketing.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make a professional WordPress website with no programming required. This is a free, step-by-step, beginner-friendly tutorial with no previous experience required and no coding or technical skills needed. Website designers charge upwards of $2,000 for a site like this. Therefore, this tutorial will save you thousands. The professional nature of the website will help you win new clients by making a good first impression and establishing trust. This website is based on elegant, minimalistic design, similar to Apple and Uber. The logo is sophisticated, clean, and a modern typographical design. This website will be responsive, which means an optimal viewing experience regardless of the device it is being viewed from, so such as desktop, tablets, or phones. So as you can see here, it's quite elegant, very beautiful. We scroll down and services, our work, and contact, which are actually three different web pages as well. And when you click on the buttons, it will direct you to those pages. You're going to scroll to the top and you're going to click About. It basically gives a brief synopsis as to what that website is about, what that company is about. And then you scroll down to the bottom and there's three beautiful pictures and with three different captions. So it's very short and sweet. So next is services. And then it describes all the different services that this company performs and our work, or aka portfolio. So when you click on each picture, it becomes bigger, larger, and you can just close it there. And then contact. So people will be able to contact you via the website, via email, or by phone, or they can visit your address. So let's get started. Building this website is actually a three-step process. The first step is the hosting and domain name registration. The second step is installing WordPress. And the third step is creating the website. So how much will this cost? Well, the cost of hosting the website is approximately $7 to $10 a month. The domain name is approximately $10 a year. Installing WordPress, the cost, free. Creating the website, the cost, free. So it's not much money. The maximum you're actually going to spend is $130 maximum for the year, compared to thousands of dollars. Plus you would have to pay hosting fees, thousands of dollars that you save for a developer. So this is a fraction of the price. So this is pretty good. And you'll get a professional website done. Are you ready to get started? Let's go. The first step is hosting and domain name registration. So we're going to go to Creatify, which is CREATIFY, marketing.com/hostgator. That's HOSTGATOR. Okay. Then we're going to click on Get Started. Then we're going to choose a plan. So basically, you may be asking, what is hosting? Well, a hosting account is where your website will live. This is basically a remote computer where you rent space to install the WordPress software and manage your website. I really actually like HostGator because they have great customer service and they have fantastic prices. So we actually use HostGator for CreatifyMarketing.com and we recommend it to all our clients. So there's three different types of plans. There's the hatchling plan, there's the baby plan, and then there's the business plan. Most people do not need the business plan. They need either the hatchling plan or the baby plan. The difference between the hatchling plan and the baby plan is as follows. The hatchling plan only allows for hosting of a single domain. So what a domain is for example, CreatifyMarketing.com. That's the domain name. As opposed to the baby plan, which hosts unlimited domains. So you can host as many domains as you wish. Depending on your situation, you select your plan that's best for you. If you only have one domain, then obviously this one, but if you see maybe perhaps you have more than one domain, or you see yourself in the very near future having more than one, then I would suggest the baby plan. For this example, for these purposes, we're going to go with the baby plan. So we're going to click sign up now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to register a domain. If you already have a domain, then you're going to click on this tab here and then type in your domain that you already own. Otherwise, if you don't, then this is what we're going to do now, is we're going to register the domain. So just say it's a weight loss website that we want to build. So I'm going to type in weight loss for you too and see if it's available. And we want the .com. It is, unfortunately, it's not available. Other obscure extensions are available. So sometimes you have to become creative. This may take you a while because most of the names are not available. But instead of two, how about TOO? That kind of two. And let's see. Great. It's available. That's perfect. It's checked marked. What we're going to do now is we're going to scroll down. And as you see, domain name privacy is checked. So basically, as per HostGator, actually they summed it up pretty well. So domain name privacy, it actually hides your personal contact information from view. So when somebody just say wants to see who owns that domain, they'll not be able to see it's you. So that's optional. It's $9.95 a year, but for this purpose, we're going to uncheck that. Then we're going to scroll down to choose a hosting plan. We're going to stick to the baby plan. 36 months is quite long. I like to go with a year to pay every year. But you can do whatever you wish. Some people like to go month to month. Some people like to go with what have you. So I'm going to just say 12 months. So the username I'm going to go with is just CM. And we'll say, must be 2 characters long. So I'll just say 99. And the PIN, I'll just say 2574. Let's try that. Then you're going to scroll down to the billing information, type in your email address, confirm it, your name, all the information here, your address, country, zip code or postal code, city, state, etc. And the name on your credit card, name on credit card, your credit card number, the CVV code, and the expiration date. Then you're going to go down here to additional services. Actually, you don't really need any. This is not really needed. And if you do want it at a later date, then you can add it. So right now, it's $127.67, and that is for the year. Plus, that includes your domain name. Would you like me to tell you a way how you can save more money? Yeah, I thought so. Of course, who doesn't want to save more money? So what you can do is you remove this coupon code, just delete that, and type in Creatify Marketing 25 off, and click Validate. So you actually save over $7 on that. That's not bad. $7. That's actually, for the whole thing, is pretty good, $120. And that's including the domain name. But if you want to pay monthly, you can do that. So the coupon code will work for monthly as well. What you're going to do is you're going to click here. If you read the terms of service, cancellation policy, and privacy policy. So you got to read that and then agree to that. And then press, once you've done that, and then press the checkout. The coupon, Creatify Marketing 25 off, gives me credit for referring you. So it helps me to continue to make these tutorials for free. So I really appreciate if you enter Creatify Marketing 25 off, enter that coupon. Once you check out, HostGator will send you a welcome email that is actually very important. It has your important account information, such as your username, the control panel URL or website, and the password. The next step 2. So what you're going to do is you're going to sign in to the control panel and with the URL that's given, and it also gives you the password and the username. That's the next step right now. All right, so the next step is, we've done one step already, which is great. So the hosting and domain name registration has been completed. Fantastic. So the next thing is installing WordPress. The cPanel, aka control panel, once you click on it, it's going to look like this, and you're going to enter your username and password so that we can install WordPress. So you're probably asking, what is WordPress? So WordPress is an online open source website creation tool. It is the same technology used by CNN, Forbes, Facebook, Sony, the New York Times, and over 25% of the entire internet. The best part about WordPress is that it's easy to use and flexible enough for just about anything. And that's the main reason why WordPress has grown so much in popularity. So what we're going to do now is we're going to sign into the cPanel, our hosting service, our HostGator service. So via cPanel, type in your username and password. Now that you signed into the HostGator control panel, now what we want to do is install WordPress. So what we're going to do, scroll down to Software and Services, and then Quick Install. Click Quick Install. Then to the left, you'll see Popular Installs. Then you could click on WordPress. Then you're going to click Install WordPress right here. Click on the button. All right, so right here, the HatchLink plan, there's only going to be one website available. If you've got a baby plan, then there may be more than one websites available if you set that up already. Let's select one. Once you select the website, then leave this blank. So the admin, you're going to put an admin email where they're going to send information to this email. So for instance, WordPress generate a password, it's going to be sent to this email address. So the blog title, so it's Vidiossify. The admin user and your name and your last name. So now what you're going to do is click install, and no, you don't need that. The installation usually doesn't take long, a few minutes, but sometimes it could take up to 48 hours, which is rare, but just as a heads up. It's going to send you these credentials here, which is how to get into WordPress from your website and how to log in, and the username that which you selected, and it'll give you a password. How everybody signs in, your website name. So in this case, it's vidiossify.com/WordPress-admin. So if, for instance, our domain name is computer.com, then you would type in computer.com/WP-admin. And this will be also sent in the email. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to sign into the admin area so we can do the third step very shortly. Okay, so I'm right at vidiossify.com WordPress/admin. So you're going to be whatever website, whatever your website's backend is. And then what we're going to do is you're going to type in that username that you selected and then that password. And then you're going to press login. So where are we now? We have done step 1. We've registered the domain and hosting. We've installed WordPress. And now we're going to create the website. So let's log in. Log in. All right, so we have logged in. The first thing, and this is the dashboard along here. So the first thing, what we're going to do is we are going to change the password right away. So either for security, it's great for security purposes, and maybe you want something more memorable. So how do you go about doing that? That's under Users, Your Profile, and you're going to scroll down and click Generate Password here. You can generate another password, or you can type in another password. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hide it because obviously I want to keep it private. So I'm going to just type another one in. It's great if it shows strong password. Okay, and then you can also update, you wish, your nickname, your public display name, your email. You can update all that stuff. And you're going to update profile. Perfect. The next thing what we're going to do is make sure that your WordPress version is up to date. So how do you go about doing that? Under Dashboards, Update. And it looks like we have the latest version. Perfect. Make sure that's always up to date because it's also for security as well, to make it the most secure. As if they see any security flaws, holes, etc., then they update it. So make sure that you always update WordPress. The next thing what we're going to do is we're going to install the theme. And what a theme is, it's just the general look and functionality of your WordPress site. So how we're going to do that is we're going to go to Appearance and we're going to go to Themes. Then we're going to go to Add New. So the theme that we are going to be working with or installing today is called Sydney. All right. Here we go. Here it is, and we're going to click Install. Then we're going to click Activate. Okay, we can dismiss that. Perfect. The next step we're going to set up some plugins. But before we do that, let's see. Sometimes they install plugins we don't really need, so we're going to just delete them. So just just go like this, then click all, and then bulk actions. You can just delete and then apply. And then are you sure basically you want to delete? And yes, we do. All right. So we're going to be installing 8 plugins. So plugins, we're going to click Add New. The first one is called Contact Form 7. Okay. So you're going to click Install Now. And then activate. So Contact Form 7, it allows people to contact you via your website. So it's this form right here. So that's what Contact Form 7 is. So that's plugin, the first plugin. We're going to click Add New. The second plugin is Page Builder by SiteOrigin. Perfect. And the Page Builder by SiteOrigin. And all of these are extensively used. They have high ratings, 700,000 plus ratings, 4.5 stars. Page Builder by SiteOrigin is a drag and drop responsive page builder, and it'll simplify building your website. This is really good. So I'm going to click Install Now and activate plugin. So Add New. The next one is SiteOrigin Widget Bundle. Oh, here we go. SiteOrigin Widgets Bundle. Widgets. Okay. And it extends the functionality of the website of the plugins. So we're going to activate that and Add New. The next one is called TinyMCE Advanced. Let me see if I spelled that right. Okay, this is important. It's one word. TinyMCE, it's one word, no space. Install that, and basically what that is, it enables advanced features with the visual editor. So we're going to activate plugin, and then we want to add additional features to make life a little easier. So we're going to go to Settings, and then we're going to go to TinyMCE Advanced. What we want to add, these two are what we'll be able to see under the visual editor, so we can change things for our website. So we want to also add a font family, which was right here. And what else do we want? We want the paragraph to show, and we can also add justified as well. And I think, yes, that's it. So we're going to save changes. So we're going to go back to adding the plugins. So plugin, Add New, and we're going to go to Title Remover. Okay, so basically it gives you the ability to hide the title of a post or page. With a lot of these WordPress themes, the title automatically appears on all the website. We want to remove that. So we're going to install now and activate plugin. All right, we're going to Add New again. You know the drill. The next one is SiteOrigin, but this is CSS, this one. Okay, so basically what SiteOrigin CSS, it gives you the ability to edit the CSS code. We're going to install now and activate plugin. The next one, well, Add New, and the next one is Lightbox plus Colorbox. All right. And what that helps us to do is it enables users to view larger versions of an image. So we're just going to activate plugin. And last but not least is Spacer, last plugin. And Spacer we're going to install, and that's just basically self-explanatory. It provides additional space between two elements on a page. So activate plugin. All right, perfect. So dismiss the note. So what's the next thing we're going to do? We're going to start building the website, the pages. That's the next thing. What we're going to do is we're going to go over to Pages, and there's a sample page. We're going to delete that. So we're going to just click on here, and we're just going to send it to the trash. So now we can start a new. We're going to go to Add New Page. So what are the pages that we need? So the pages that we need are the home. Well, there's going to be home page, about page, services, our work, and contact. So the first one is home page. Okay, we'll type that in. So under page attributes, under template rather, we're going to, it's going to be the front page. And it says hide, we want to also hide the title. We're going to press publish. So that's page number 1. So we're going to add new. So the second one is about, the about page. Okay, so we're going to type about, and then under the template, instead of the front, it's not the front page because there's only one home page, it's going to be full width. We're going to select full width, and we're going to also hide the title, so publish. The second one, the third page rather, is services. I'm going to go to services, and same thing, full width, hide the page. And then the next one is add new, our work. So go to our work, full width, hide the page. You can actually change the URL, that web page. So I don't want a space. So if you have a space here, it automatically gives like a dash between the words. So I don't want any dash. I want it to be one word. So I'm going to remove the dash, and I'm going to press OK. And then I'm going to press publish. And the last page, add new, is going to be the contact page. Okay. So template, full width, and hide the title for this item, and publish. Perfect. I always like to have a separate page open to see my progress in real time. Some people, they just use the view page and go back and forth, but I think it's just easier, personal preference, to do that. This is how it looks right now, the website. So the next thing, what we're going to do is we're going to set up the home page. So this is how the home page is going to look like. See how it looks elegant, rivals that of a large corporation? Our mission at Creatify Marketing is to assist new entrepreneurs and small business owners to have access to the tools to create a successful, professional online brand and presence which rivals large corporations. Image is everything, and a good website and logo goes a long way to establish trust and garner new customers. Remember that your website and your logo reflects you as a business owner and professional. So a well-crafted site and logo is essential for any business, as it may be the first chance you have at making a good first impression to a potential client. If you think that any old website or logo will do for your business, think again. Listen to this. According to researchers at the Missouri University of Science and Technology, it takes less than 3 seconds for an online visitor to form a first impression of your brand once they've perused your website. 3 seconds. Given this very tight time frame, it is extremely imperative that making a good first impression should be one of the top priorities of your business. The old adage says it best. It's so apropos. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Heard that one before, but it's so true. A logo is to a business as your face is to you. It establishes your identity and it creates your image. That is why it is imperative that it is not just something slapped together. It doesn't look professional whatsoever. So we are now helping you with your website. So let us further assist you with your logo. So what you should do is go to creatifymarketing.com/logo to find out more. So creatifymarketing.com/logo to find out more about how you can make your logo look professional. The next thing we're going to do is the home page. We're going to go over to Appearance and then Customize. We're going to go scroll all the way to the bottom and click on Static Front Page. And then we're going to click Static Page, because right now it shows blog posts on the bottom here. So we're going to change that. So front page is going to be the home page, and then save and publish. So if you see here, once you refresh, that's gone. Okay. So the next thing what we're going to do is we're going to go to Appearance and Customize. But instead, we're going to go to Site, Title, Tagline, and Logo. And you see how there's like a tagline here? If you wish, you could put a tagline, but for these purposes, this example, we're not going to have a tagline. I'm going to delete that, and then we're going to upload a logo. Okay, and then choose image. See, the logo has been uploaded. Then we're going to save and publish. And then actually, we don't have to click the X, we can just go back because we want to stay on this here. What we're going to do is we're going to go to the header area, the header type. We're going to click no header. So right now, this is for any other pages, so the other 4 pages that are not the home page. It has a huge header with a picture. We don't want that. The only thing we want instead, let's refresh this. Okay, let me go. Let's give you an example. This is what we want. Okay, which is no header, only a menu. So we're going to save and publish that. Alright, so the next thing is, you see how it's moving like that? That it's like a slideshow and it's too fast. We don't want that, and we just want one picture in the background. So we're going to go back, and the next one is, it's the header slider to do that. So the first thing is, we want to disable the slider. So it says 0 in order to do that. So we're going to type in 0, and we want to stop the slider text as well. So we're going to click that. So it will stop that. So now we want to upload a picture. Scroll down here. I'm going to change image. So you're going to upload an image, and then you're going to choose image. So now what we want to do is you also want to change. It's not Welcome to Sydney. Sydney is the theme. What we want, I'm going to go home here, is it's going to be, we create awesome mini documentaries from your pictures. So that's what we want here. So that's what we're going to put here, and you put whatever's pertinent to your business. And then the next thing is the subtitles for the title for the first slide. The subtitle for the first slide is going to be, we're going to videosify your pictures today. So that's what we're going to do. That's what videosify is about. We're going to paste it. And then what we're going to do is we're going to scroll down all the way to the bottom. And as you see this button, the call to action, so the text to your call to action button. So call to action is basically what you want your customers or client to do. We want them to click let's get started. So let's type that in here. And where do we want them to go? Well, when we click that, we want them to go to the contact page so they can contact you. So it's videosify.com/contact. And we're going to save and publish. So let's see how that looks. So basically that's real time. That's how it looks. The only difference, what we need now is, see, there's still a little bit missing from there. So the next thing, before we do anything else, we're going to add a menu. As you can see, let's refresh this. There's no menu. That's what we're going to do now. All right, so we're going to close out of this, and we're going to go to Appearance, but this time we're going to go to Menus. So the menus are, we're going to skip home. I think it's better. It looks better without home. Most of the professional websites don't have that. So I decided for the new website, we're going to do about the services, our work, and contact. Because when you click on the logo of the website, most, if not all, websites goes back to the home page. Okay. So about, services, our work, and contact in that order. As you can see here, we're going to just delete this, remove. So about, services, our work, and contact. Home, delete. I'm going to remove that. So just say if you wanted, instead of having it like this exactly, you can, and you wanted one under the other, you can also do that. It's easy to do just by going like that, or creating a different menu. It's very simple to do. But we want it. We don't want it one under the other. Okay, for this example, and then we're going to create menu, and then we're going to click both of these. So automatically add new top level pages to the menu and primary menu, and we're going to save menu. So now what we're going to do is, okay, refresh this, and you'll see that yes, we're there, at least with the menu part. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create the bottom part, which is this part here. So how do we go about doing that? Well, we're going to go to pages, the dashboard. We're going to click, okay, so pages, all pages, and this is going to be the home page. Once you hover over the home page, it's going to go edit, and then you're going to go to page builder. You're going to click add widget, and it's going to be SiteOrigin editor. Then you're going to type edit, and you're going to put your headline there. So I'm going to, because I'm copying and pasting, I'm going to just paste it because I just want the text there. I don't want any other attributes. And then I'm going to go to visual. So I want to center it. And the size, H2, yes, so that the size is H2. I'm going to click done, and I click update. So the next thing is these three elements here, icons, and then a little blab about them, information about it, and then the buttons. Okay? We're going to click add row, and there's going to be 3 columns, and then we're going to click insert. So the features that we need are add widget, and it's SiteOrigin features. So we're going to need one for each, so we're going to duplicate, and we're going to just move that over. And next, what we need is a SiteOrigin editor, and we're going to duplicate and duplicate it twice. Once more, move that over, and SiteOrigin button. There we go, and duplicate. And actually we need the editor again, so we're going to duplicate it here, and then duplicate. Okay, so that's how it's going to look like. Okay, so for the first one, okay, let's click edit. Then we're going to click add. You're going to see this little arrow, the downward arrow here. We're going to click that here. So the icon. So this is going to be, let's go back here, it's going to be the services icon. So I'm going to click on icon here. And I think a better services icon I actually like, because it's Videosify, I'm going to change it up. So I'm going to look for more of a film, because you're going to change pictures of the film as Videosify. So this is more apropos. And then what's the text title is services. Okay, so we're going to just type services here, the title text, and then I'm just going to use like lorem ipsum, but you're going to put what the service is, what type of service, a little blab about that. After which you are going to click on the more link, and this is going to lead to Videosify. Actually, Videosify.com and service. Okay, so the container size. So what container size is the size of the container that's holding the icon? That's going to be 150. And the icon is going to be 90. The features per row is going to be just 1. And you can also select these 2 as well. So the top 3 selected. So responsive layout, yes. Link features title to more URL, yes. And link icon to more URL, yes. Okay, so done. All right, so the next one, add and icon. So this is going to be our work is the next one. This I want it to be a star. Okay, so here's the star. I'm just clicking that. Oops. And the title is our work. And then the text underneath. the URL is videosify.com/our work, which was just one word, no space. And then the container size was the same as before, 150, and the icon size is 90. Features per row, same as before, 1, and we're going to check these two, and then we'll click done. So the next one, oh, you know what? The next, this is going to be for contact, this next one, this one here. All right, so the icon that I'm going to select is going to be like a little envelope right here. So the title is contact, title text. The text, you put the text regarding contact, and the URL is videosify.com/contact. Oops, there we go. And 150, 90. So container size, icon size, features per 1, and click these two. Done. Update. Okay. And let's see how this looks thus far. I've refreshed it so it looks now like this. All right. This is okay. So we just have a little bit more to do for this home page. Next thing what we want to do is the buttons. So view services, our work, and contact. Site origin button. So we're going to click view, or edit rather, pardon me. And it's going to be view services, okay? Under button text. And the URL is going to be videosify.com/services. Okay, done. I'll just update that and edit this button, and the next button is going to be our work and then contact. Okay, our work, and URL is going to be for sify.com and our work. Done. Update and edit. It's for contact. And done. Update. So let's see how that looks like. So we're just going to refresh it. There's a little bit of space. It's just a spacing thing which we can easily remedy. What we're going to do here, first thing, is SiteOrigin editor, and we're going to just have a space here and this. So just click this and the space, done. Edit, click space, done. Edit, click space, done. Update that. And then we're going to do space here too. It's gonna, the other one doesn't show up right away, the benefit, but it does. You'll see in a minute. Done. Update that. All right, so that's better. The spacing here, because we're going to change the spacing between here, so we need enough space between the buttons and the end of the page. All right, so the next thing is we're going to do actually is we're going to go back here, the page, the home page, back end here, the editor, and we're going to click on this little wrench, and we're going to click edit row, and we're going to click on theme, and under is so you see the top bottom padding, you're going to type 50 for this, then you click save, then you're going to do the wrench, and the padding we're going to put 0. All right, and then we're going to save, and then we're going to update. For whatever reason, do you update for after every site origin, but I find for the other ones you don't have to do that, just for whatever reason. So we updated that, and then we're going to refresh. See, there we go. Perfect. So we have the beautiful logo, we have the menu, we have the create what Videosify does, which we create awesome mini documentaries from your pictures and Videosify your pictures today. Let's get started. When you click on that, it will go to the contact page, and then memories that last a lifetime. When you click on this button, it goes to services. Click on this button, it goes to our work, and click on this, goes to contact page. Great. So the next page we're going to work on is the about page. So right now obviously there's nothing here, however it's going to look like this. So as you can see, it's very succinct as to what that company does, and it has 3 beautiful pictures with 3 captions underneath. So how are we going to go about doing that? We're going to, I'm just going to copy this here. We're going to go to pages, but instead it's going to be about. So edit. We're going to go to page builder, add, do editor. That's what I want, SiteOrigin editor. And then we're going to click edit. And then I'm just going to paste the text, or you can type the text in here under the visual if you're not pasting. And I'm going to align it. Oops, I want to align everything. Center align. There we go. And then I want it to be the size, H3 size. Oh, and this one too. H3. All right. I'm going to go to done. The next thing is the pictures. So the 3 pictures and the 3 captions underneath. So that's going to be, what we're going to do is add row, and we're going to have 3 columns here, and we want 6 SiteOrigin editors. So we're going to duplicate 6 times, 5 times duplicate, but 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and duplicate. So 1, 2, and we're going to have 2 per column. And the first thing is, okay, so we're going to do the picture. So you're going to go to edit. You're going under widget styles, you're going to click design. And background image, select image. So you're going to upload your images. Okay, open. So the first image was, okay, so this and the coffee and then the clock. Okay, so the couple first, done. And the background image display, that's going to be cover. Then what you're going to do is you're going to click on spacer, but instead of the default 20 pixels, it's going to be 350 pixels. And then you're going to press done. So with this site, we're going to do the same thing. That's for the next one. To the right, the next column, edit. And the background image was a coffee, the coffee with the nice bold background. And put done. The image is a cover. Our background, rather, image display, to be specific, is cover. And then we're going to add spacer, but this time, well, same thing, 350 instead of 20, just like before, the one previous. And design, background image, and the clock. And cover, spacer, 350. Press done. And we want captions. So we're going to put the captions like I have in that example. And under text, I'm just going to paste it here. And I want to center it. The size that I used, H3, so which is heading 3. Done. And edit. Text here. And H3, center. Done. And the last one for the clock. paste, visual, H3, and done. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to wrench and edit, click edit row. Then I'm going to click on theme. Then I'm going to click column padding. Not only that, row layout, full width stretch. Row layout, full width stretched, and column padding enabled. And you're going to click save. Then you click update now. I think I have two. Your copy. Okay, we take your stress away. Let me just rectify that. Just give me 1 second. Alright, so just make sure that this is correct, which it is, and I've pressed update. So let's see how this looks now. Okay, perfect. The only difference is there's a lot of space. So what we're going to do is we need to decrease the space. So let's go to the wrench. So just still under about, under the editor here. We're going to, for the first one, we're going the first row, we're going to click edit row. And this time, so theme, we're going to go to top bottom padding. So we're going to put 25 here. Let's click save, and let's do that to the bottom row as well. And top bottom 25, top bottom padding, and save, update. So let's refresh that, see how that looks. Okay, so there's still space. What we need to do is we need to use our CSS. So CSS code, let's see here. We're going to go to, so you can grab that CSS code, go to Appearance, Custom CSS. And then you're going to just paste it. And then you're going to press Save CSS. And then you refresh. And perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Looking good. So basically for Videosify's mission is to transform photos into creative mini documentaries that you and your family can cherish from generation to generation. So we at Videosify are so grateful to be able to help people capture their memories in a creative way. We are so happy to see the smile on our customers' faces when they see the final Videosify product. So we capture your memories, short turnaround speeds. And why is that short turnaround speeds again? But I'll rectify that. And the next is supposed to be, actually we take the stress away. So the next one is going to be services. So this is how the services look like, and we're going to duplicate that. So let's go to pages, and this time we are under services, edit, and page builder, add widget, and SiteOrigin editor. And we're just good. This is just gonna copy and paste the text here. So edit and paste. And this is gonna be H2. And then we're going to actually add another row. We just want one here. There we go. And insert. We're going to have something like that. So we're going to add widgets and site origin features. Edit rather. It's going to be actually 6. The first feature is writing the script. So that's the first feature here. That's the text title. Writing the script. And the actual text, copy that there. And actually, before we forget the icon, here it is, what I was looking for. And I believe that is it for that one. We're going to add another one. Scroll, and then we're going to click on the downward arrow and the icon that we want here is I'm going to do a select. So this one I want a check mark. And so type the title text and then the text. And next. So add. So the next one is hiring a voiceover. So actually icon. So this little person here. And the text is hiring a voiceover, and I'm gonna just paste that here. And the text, that's what I put here. Paste. And the next one, add. What was it? Oh, storyboard sketch. Okay, icon. Okay, so I'll select this one and paste. Let's copy that there and text. Paste that there. So the next one, what was that? Okay, storyboard full color. Okay, so icon, and let's, all right, so it's right here. Paste the text, and then copy that, and then put it here. Oh, didn't copy properly. Try that again. Perfect. Okay. And last but not least, motion design. So icon. Okay, so it's right here. And then I'm just going to paste. Okay, all right, no problem. Copy that. Paste that. And just paste that here. Okay, so the 6 have been done. It's going to be the same in terms of the container shape, keep that the same. Container size, we'll keep the same. And icon size, the same. And Features Pro is 3. And everything else, you're gonna done, update. Okay, here it is. Okay, so you see it looks good. The only thing is that the spaces again. So what we're gonna do is we have to decrease the spaces, so which is going to the wrench here and edit row. I'm going to go to theme, top bottom padding 25. We're going to save that, save for the bottom row, and we're going to do the same thing. Theme, top bottom padding 25, save, update. And then under services, oh, here we go. So that's done. So now we're going to move on to our work. And that's how it's going to look like this. We are going to go to Pages, Our Work, Edit. We're going to go to Page Builder, add a widget. It's going to be SiteOrigin Editor. We're going to edit. We're going to click Add Media. And if you haven't uploaded, if it's not here, then you're going to upload. I'm going to upload more, and then select Files. Our Work. Okay, so I'm going to just upload all these and then open. And these are the exact ones that I want to use. And then I'm going to create gallery. And then create it. Press the button here. And then we're going to write a caption for each one. So this one, I think I like a story book wedding. Second one, I'm going to the vacation of a lifetime and family. Actually, I'm going to put fun here instead. Fun, vacation of a lifetime, love, and nature. Yeah. So the next, I'm going to have media file. Columns are the same, and I'm going to, it's going to be, the size is going to be large. And insert, and done, and update. Okay, so under our work, and look at that. Oh, that's looking nice. But there's still a lot of space. So we're going to go back, the little wrench there, edit row, theme, top bottom padding was going to be 0. Save that, and then update. Okay, and let's see how that looks. Refresh that. Oh, that looks great. And then when you click on it, oh, that looks good. Okay. So last but not least is the contact page. So let's review how that looks like. So we're going to have a few elements here and there. Okay. All right. So pages and contact. Page builder, add widget, SiteOrigin editor. And I believe it's, I just put, just contact us. It's going to type that in there. Contact us. And center it, the heading 2, and done. So the next thing is the rows. Add row, and it's going to be 3 rows, but it's not going to be the same size. The first one is going to be 48%, second one is going to be 4%, and this one is going to be 48%, the last one. Okay, so it equates to 100, and press insert. Then for the first column, we're going to put add widget, and it's going to be SiteOrigin editor. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to, let's update this before we leave this page, because we have to leave this page. We're going to add this contact form. In order to do that, we're going to go to contact forms, and we're going to add this form. If you ever want to change things, just go to edit. It's pretty simple to change the form. Okay, so we're going to copy that, and we're going to go back to pages, and we're going to go back to, here we go, contact, edit, and we're going to edit this. Click edit, and then under text, we're going to paste this. Okay, and we're going to click done. So when you update this, you'll see under contacts, rather. Okay, so that's there. So name, email, subject, and message. We'll rectify the spacing soon. Let's see if the spacing didn't really take. Not sure why. No problem. So okay, so in that case, that's easy to rectify. And let's edit. It's easier just to edit the row. Okay. 48, 4, and then 48. Save. Here we go. And then we're going to leave this one blank. And let's see what we want to do next. So we want this, and then we want a map. All right. So this is a phone number. And add widget and SiteOrigin editor, edit. It's going to paste it here, and I'm going to center align it, and it's going to be H heading 4. Done. So the next thing that we need is SiteOrigin Google Maps. So we're going to add widget, SiteOrigin Google Maps. Actually, add the address, edit. So 1 Yonge Street, Toronto. All right. And then you could change if you want to make it more interactive. Well, it's interactive, or you want to make it static. You can change. There's a lot of things you could change there. We're just going to leave it like that. It's pretty good. Done. And update. So let's see. All right. So now what we have to do is we have to change all this in terms of the spacing. We're going to go to edit row, the wrench edit row, the spacing. We're going to put 10. Save. Do the same thing for this one. And then 10. Save. Update. Let's see how that looks now. Oh, much better. There we go. That's looking good. See? Perfect. And then you can interact the map, which is pretty neat. People could zoom in, they could zoom out. That's great. So last but not least is the footer. So what we're going to do with this footer is, as you can see, if you scroll down, it doesn't give any information regarding your company. So that's what we're going to add. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Appearance, and we're going to click on Editor. And then we're going to click. If you wish to change the footer, it is imperative that you proceed with caution. If this code is entered incorrectly, it can really mess up your website. So if you do not wish to change the code this way, this is actually a free way. I'll show you how an alternative way in a minute, okay? We're going to make sure it's the footer theme. And make sure that it's theme footer.php. It's imperative that it's this, okay? You're just going to delete everything in the box. Make sure everything is deleted rather. And then I'm going to copy what's here. And then I'm going to paste this. And then I'm going to update file. All right. So right now this is the footer, and it doesn't show your information. So I'm going to refresh it. So the only thing that you have to do is you're going to update. The only thing you have to update is 2 things, and that is this right here, and put your website here, the name of your website, and this right here. You're going to put your website here, and that's all you have to do. The 2 things that you have to modify. Okay, so this here and this here. All right. So as you can see, now it's been updated. This updated CSS code is at creatifymarketing.com/tutorial. However, if you want the alternative way, because you're a little bit anxious about changing the code, there's something called the theme, the Sydney Pro theme. So all you have to do, it's even easier, the Pro theme, all you need to do is go to Parents, Customize Sydney Pro option, and then easily change the footer credits and add your own credits. Very simple. So you can also, at Creatify Marketing/tutorial, you could also see how to get this the Sydney Pro theme. It also has more functionality than this free Sydney theme that we're using. So as you can see, let's look at the website. We are finished. If we scroll down, this goes to View Services, and go back, and then this goes to our work. You click that, and also goes to Contact, and this goes to Contact as well. It's beautiful. You click on the About. It says about our mission, a little bit more points about the company, how it stands up for the rest of the company, the services, other companies rather, the services, the portfolio, and contact. So if people want to contact you via website, phone you, or give you a visit, then they can do that as well. So you've done a great job. You have created a professional, elegant WordPress website with no program required, which website designers, they charge $2,000 for a site like this. Therefore, this tutorial has saved you thousands. Not many people can say that they've done what you've done. Give yourself a pat on the back, no joke. There will be more tutorials such as how to establish a business email address and many more useful tutorials to get your business to the next level. So if you found this video tutorial helpful, then pay it forward. Help others in the comments section who have similar questions to you that you know the answers to. Moreover, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up if you found it useful, and comment. Please do all three, because I would love to hear from you. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.